Hey. Okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and we are starting. I have to remember what it's called. Kindled Heartglow main story. So I don't know which quest it actually is. We did read this, but maybe we have to read it again? Oh, I never replied. I feel bad. I did read this last episode, but we didn't reply to it. I'll head there now. Right, thank you. I'll be right there. And now when I exit, will it? Yes. Okay. So, I am gonna wear my casual outfit for now. I'll put Momo in a casual outfit too. I don't know when I'm going to be... That's good enough for now. I don't know when I'm going to make my event outfit. It might be this episode because I already know the aesthetics of this area, and I don't think we're going to teleport somewhere else. My assumption is, based on what we looked at in here last time, that it's going to be in Spira, but things are going to have... Because that looks like Spira walls. Things are going to have all of this icing. And, like, sherbet or whatever this is. What'd they call it? Slushy. I assume this is going to be everywhere. So it's going to be general Spira decorations with kind of ice cream, slushy, syrup, that type of stuff added on. The main story, I assume, is going to be more of the same based on this picture. So, I might be able to actually make my event outfit this episode, but we'll see. For now... What level is this on? It's over here. You know, I never found that jump roping thing. I actually forgot it existed until 30 seconds ago, when I opened my map and went over there. One day I will find it. It's in the courses as one of the missions I have to do, so I need to do it. Hello, hello? It is up there. I do not have Sticky Hand equipped, and I probably should now that I'm back in Spira. I completely forgot to test this last episode, and I forgot we were supposed to start the episode by going to my house. So I got way ahead of myself and jumped the gun there. I didn't mean to do this, by the way, but I'll just let it play out. I wonder if you can cancel it. Hang on, I'm gonna try. Oh, you can't actually. Okay. Wow, okay, this menu works perfectly. I'm actually so happy they did this. And yes, it does keep your actual outfits. Okay, they fixed whimsicalities. I can no longer say that whimsicalities are worthless to pull on, even though I keep pulling on them despite saying that. Because now you actually can use whimsicalities without switching 100 things. But, really quick, as long as the version number didn't change again, let's go talk to Posse. It should be fine. Hopefully. And we're just going to look at the shop, I think is the only thing we have to do here. Hello, hello. I haven't done my dailies yet. I'll do them later. Let's also look at the home journal. I haven't looked at it in 100 years. Completed some missions here. Thank you. Completed some missions here. Thank you. And now let's look at the shop. So how do I tell what's new? So there should be, like, one thing added to the shop. What was it? Was it like a wall or something? I don't even remember. I do actually need to pay attention to this stuff. Was there a staircase here? I need more steps. Sketch stairs. I'll buy that. And then there was no staircase here. Anything new in this menu? I do not see anything. How about the outdoor set? I don't think so. New geometric block? I don't think so. Fresh home decor. How about you? And comfortable? I don't think so. What about in here? You are all the same, I think. You guys? Cookies? You know what? I'm gonna buy some cookies. Here, I'll buy 100 cookies. Just so I have them. That must be what it is. Journey Highlight Display Cabinet. Because this was not in here before. So what in the world are you? I have to switch to... you. Let's run over to our house and just put it in the front yard, where we have our things from the 8. You can be right over... Actually, you'll be other side. You'll balance things out a little. You'll be next to the Momo chair we put when we first got our house. That's not the right thing. Why did I click that? Where are you? I wonder if that was a sketch. I should have paid attention when it popped up. I'm gonna hope it was a real item, not a sketch. It's right here. Place? I have my thing on, like, close placement right now, so I can't actually place it correctly. Please don't float. I just have to, like, really look down. Okay, I did it. And... save. Once it saves, we'll see what this is.
Great job! Our home really needed this.
Present. Okay. Oh! Background? Let's make it blue. Let's put you. Oh, okay. I did realize, by the way, that I never made a collage at the end of last update, which I did want to do. I kind of didn't have time. It would have been really pushing it. But it is still something I am keeping in mind. And you're going to be up here. You're going to be here. You can go at the bottom. You'll go right here. Our bird's gonna go there. We have a flower down here and a butterfly down here. Do we have all of them? We do. We fit all of our things. Never mind, there's the save. And then we exit. Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay. That's a definite fun one. That's a thing to go in my bedroom whenever my house is done. Don't look over there at the house. Okay. So, that's probably all we need to see here. So we can head on back. And now I think we actually can get started. Yeah, I was... What did I get distracted by? I don't know. There was definitely something that distracted me from testing my whimsicality stuff last episode. I think it was buying poses at Layla. But now we are all ready to get going over here, hopefully. I was supposed to put sticky hand on. I got distracted again. If you can't tell, I get distracted very, very easily. There is supposedly... Yeah, here it is, the new menu for this. Area? Sticky Claw. Okay. Where do I want to put you, Sticky Claw? I need gigantification. I'd like to have my son, but I guess I'm not going to be fighting anyone. So it probably doesn't matter for now. Yeah, I guess for now my son will take a back seat. I'll bring him back out if we enter a big combat section or something. But for now, we want Sticky Hand out. And we'll also use the deer if we have to do any traveling, so I'll leave that on. So it's Roucoco, right? Ellie Boo Boo. Rasulu. Roucoco, yeah. Okay, that is what the name was. What am I looking at? I'm gonna assume that's new. I feel like I would remember that. What is this over here telling me to pick up? There was a page in Flora-Wish, and I didn't pick it up. I saw it, and I pointed to it last episode. I didn't pick it up. Oh well. I don't use the pages anyway. Hello. 1 boom, 2 boom boom. Hi, Your Excellency. Are you here to learn some dance moves too? Only shroomlings with a Roucoco token can join the boom boom dance class. You know. I think I've bought out your shop. What? I swear you used to be a shop. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Shroomling Showdown. Okay, I only need 1 token apparently. Receive the mysterious letter.
Boo Boo. I'm here for my letter.
Yes, welcome, Your Excellency. My, that Hilsetti is really reliable. He delivered my message so quickly. Here it is. I was out giving the younger Shroomlings their dance lesson the other day when I spotted this letter on the table.
There's no contact info on the envelope, just Nikki's name. Whoever sent this sure is secretive.
Oh no, I lost Momo because I was flying around. He couldn't pathfind to me.
I know, right? I was worried that this might be something important, so I knew I had to get in touch with you straight away.
Oh, I see. Thank you for holding on to it for me, Ellie Boo Boo. I'll take a look at it now.
Oh, this is so fancy. VIP invitation to Perfect Idol. Champion celebration. So why did people in the outfit descriptions hate Perfect Idol? What was going on? Your Excellency, it's been a while since you helped the Shroomlings save the Mother Shroom and defeat the Docilus, yet I still can't forget how brave you were. I've admired you ever since, practicing day and night, hoping that one day I can glow as brightly as you do. Now at last I can finally write this invitation to you. Your Excellency, I, Roucoco, have worked hard and won first place in the Perfect Idol competition. Spirit is hosting a super grand Perfect Idol Champions celebration for me. This will be the brightest moment of my life, and you simply must be there to witness it. The celebration is packed with so many surprises. There'll be a dreamy festival attractions, an exclusive stage, a special limited time performance I prepared just for the occasion. Everything's ready. I'm just waiting for you and his meowliness to join me. Your forever friend, Roucoco. So it's like a realm overlaid with Spira?
Perfect Idol Champion Celebration. Signed by Roucoco. Champion? Wow! Roucoco's really improved a lot since we last saw each other.
Oh, I see. Roucoco must have written the letter. I heard she joined a show not long ago. It's been a long time since I last saw her. Speaking of which, that huge standee of hers by the Roucoco stage, it's been missing for quite some time now.
I didn't know there was such a thing, I think.
Perfect Idol. Is that the name of the show? The letter said she won, and she wanted Momo and me to come celebrate with her.
I'm not sure, to be honest, but knowing Roucoco, I'm not surprised to hear that she was crowned the champion. Wait a second. Why wasn't I invited?
Maybe your invite's still on its way? Listen, why don't you just join us? There's nothing here that says we can't bring a +1.
Also, we didn't really get invited. The letter was on a table and you delivered it to us. It is possible that she didn't plan to give it to us or changed her mind or something. I don't think that's going to be the case, but technically, that could be.
Right. You can come with us, Ellie Boo Boo.
Thank you both so much. You're right, my invitation must still be on its way. I'll wait a little longer, just in case.
Do you have a collectible? Never mind, I was going to say, is there a collectible in your shop that's on the island behind her?
Besides, I still need to give the little ones their dance lesson. I should be finished here by the time my invitation arrives. I'll join you at the celebration then.
Okay. See you at the celebration.
Oh, wave. I feel like they're experimenting more with doing animations during talks. I feel like that, at least. I feel like this update and last update, I've noticed more that they'll kind of activate animations mid-speech. So I'm glad with that. I think it's a good direction. VIP invitation for Perfect Idol Champion Celebration. Is that this crazy portal? So I was saying maybe it's just an overlaid map on Spira because it's a temporary map.
Are you here to join Lady Roucoco's Champion Celebration too? I'm sure she'll be overjoyed to see you.
So I assume it's going to be literally just a copy of Spira, but with special, sherbet-looking slushy stuff everywhere, and there's not going to be new, Whim stuff. Or if there is, it's going to be a special type of Whim currency, it won't be real ones.
I am. Here's my invitation.
Huh? Your invite looks a bit different. it doesn't seem to list any of the rules for joining the celebration on it. This was signed by Lady Roucoco herself! Oh, Mother Shroom!
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
Not at all. It's just that this is the first time I've seen an invitation actually signed by Lady Roucoco. This is so exciting.
Do you at least know her signature from other things she's done, so you know it's not counterfeit?
I should have expected Your Excellency to receive such a special honor. Oh, I'm so jealous. However, I may have to ask you to wait a little while longer. The venue is being decorated as we speak.
What are the odds that the quest isn't available day one? It's not a 0% chance, it's just very low.
I'll take you there as soon as everything's ready.
Okay, then we'll wait here.
Your Excellency.
Walked when
wake
you
up.
sat down before she
The
knew fall
venue is
asleep
all
half
set.
the days,
We can
ready to
go
call
in
her
now.
name. And in the background while I said that, he was just saying that it's ready. Oh! A brilliant and dreamy celebration cheers both enthusiastic and familiar are the dreams for wishes knows the crowning for the perfect idol champion. Okay, it left that on the screen for long enough that I could read it a little slower. Oh, it's already all pink.
What? How
Is
did
it cold?
Get here? I was half asleep and I can't seem to remember a thing.
Look at that smile. That's such a good smile.
Don't worry about it, Nikki. Hey, are these decorations edible? It feels like all of Spira is covered in sugar.
The shroomling on that standee, is that Roucoco? Wow, she's changed so much since I saw her last. I almost didn't recognize her.
She is perfect. She's the best. She can outsing all the rest. She's our idol. She shines bright. We love her with all our might.
Go Roucoco!
Angelina
Roucoco!
Angelina Kaleidostar Roucoco? Is that her... I said co-star. Kaleido-star. Roucoco. Is that her name? Angelina?
Dang, that's a long name. How'd you come up with that?
Did she, or did... Well, I guess she doesn't have parents. I wonder if the shroomlings who raise you around the village name you? Or if you name yourself when you reach a certain age. That's interesting, I don't know. Who named the little purple ones
Oh, Mother
from the
Shroom.
graveyard?
Did you forget to dress up before coming to the celebration? How improper.
I want to mention that because the ones in the graveyard were all named about their personalities, but some of them weren't exactly friendly terms to describe each other. So it feels like they named each other rather than naming themselves. So I wonder if you all were named by older ones that were around you as a child.
The invitation clearly states that every attendee must abide by the celebration's dress code. Lady Roucoco's champion celebration needs to be absolutely perfect.
Okay, wait, this is actually perfect too. If you guys tell me what the dress code is, I can make my outfit, like, right now, for the event.
You need to wear a big, shiny bow knot like this. I spent 10 whole hours carefully adjusting mine to make it truly shroom bright.
I assume they're gonna give me a sketch for one, just in case I don't have one. I think I have a couple big bows. They're not gonna look exactly like that, though.
Every shroomling in this place is wearing one of those bow knots. It's kinda hard to tell them apart.
There must be a mistake. My invitation doesn't say anything about a dress code. I wonder why she would ask everyone to dress the exact same. How is that necessary for a perfect celebration? I wonder...
What just happened? Something just flashed by.
Oh. I think I might have cut the animation there. So there must have been some follow-up animation to Nikki's zoom in there, but I clicked too quickly.
I didn't quite catch it either.
Oh, was it that thing over there?
Mother Shroom, you broke the rules. This is bad.
That was a very bad thing to miss. Who are you?
Do excuse me, young lady,
What?
and your fellow
Oh!
friend. Lady Roucoco's champion celebration welcomes shroomlings and humans alike who hold beauty in the highest regard.
You might be the youngest dragon we've met. You don't have any facial scaling at all. I need to see your arms, though. I wonder if that comes with age. Maybe you grow up into a dragon. You start as a human and you turn into a dragon.
However, as you can see,
Nothing.
all attendees must follow the celebration's dress code.
You don't have
Please come
one.
back after you've changed into a more suitable outfit, according to your invitation's instructions.
Where is your ribbon? And also, please tell me your name.
But our invitation doesn't have any rules written on it. Look.
Oh, I didn't realize. You were invited by Lady Roucoco personally. Do accept my apologies.
I wish
can't
Lady
believe they were
Roucoco
invited by Lady Roucoco herself.
Roucoco.
I'm Avenita, the celebration's planning director. You must be rather close to Lady Roucoco if she extended an invitation to you personally.
Avenita. Let me hear it one more time.
I'm Avenita, the
Avenita. So it's not Ave, it's Avenita. You don't put any emphasis on the ve. Avenita.
Nevertheless, we still ask that you comply with our dress code to ensure all attendees have the most perfect experience imaginable at the celebration. The Shroom Charmer Makeover Center has a dedicated changing area.
Oh my goodness.
The staff there can help you be more celebration compliant.
This makes me think that maybe it'll be like preset outfits we choose from, and not that we decorate our own outfits, which is interesting. We'll go there and see.
Shroom Charmer. Got it. Thank you
What
for
is
your
that?
help. We'll head over there in a bit.
Why is there a dark miasma around a pole behind me? Please don't leave me. There's evil things behind me. I need help. Are you more perfect today? Rules of Unity. The shining bow knot, the exquisite large shroom cap. Beauty has only one answer. Follow the one true light to touch the essence of perfection. I don't have an exquisitely large shroom cap. I do have a hat that's kind of shroom cap-esque. I also don't know... I think I'm just supposed to hit back button here. At some point, the sincere invitation gave way to something more like a travel guide. Under Lady Roucoco's guidance, are you more perfect today?
Nikki, I don't think the shroomlings here recognize us. And why are they acting so weird?
Not every shroomling knows who we are, Momo. Besides, these are Roucoco's loyal fans.
The
It's
slide.
only natural for them to be extra excited at a celebration that's all about her. But something is bugging me. The Roucoco I know always encourages others to find their own color. Why would there be a dress code at her event?
Do we
You're
think it's
right.
fake?
This is all so confusing. Oh,
No
why don't we
treasure.
go check out that Shroom Charmer Makeover Center? Maybe we'll learn something over there.
There is a minigame here. I wanted to see what my house looked like. So the decorations end right around where the bath ends. Yes. Interesting. Well, we're gonna go up here. Oh, I didn't hold the button and now I'm gonna miss the elevator. I was so close. If I did a tiny dash again, I actually would have hit that. Can I just jump up real quick? Let me up, please. I don't remember how to actually glide on that. It's been so long. Something over here.
Shroom! Such a beautiful face, full of potential.
Did I miss another animation by clicking? It felt like it was starting right as I clicked. I was waiting for me to walk forward and I didn't. That was weird.
Shroom, what a perfect candidate for a shroomy makeover.
I love your voice. Padano? Padono?
Get ready to meet your most beautiful self.
You'll be handsome, beautiful, and charming.
Welcome to the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center. Judging by the look on your face, human girl, you were sent by Avenita to receive the perfect makeover. Is that right?
Why did they pick, like, the two best voice actors and put them as the makeover people?
Your outfits really are a sad sight, don't you think? You're easily 100 shrooms away from perfection.
I don't know how close or far that is. I'm going to assume that's far away, based on your tone.
My dear, spin once for me, won't you? My sharp eyes will be able to tell your measurements with a single glance.
My dress isn't too puffy, so that might work.
let me try.
I see. What astounding density! You're barely half as tall as a shroomling, yet your weight is that of 2 combined!
What a insanely ridiculous thing to say. What is the weight of a cat around Momo's size? Maybe like 15 to 20 pounds he might be? And you're saying that a shroomling weighs 5 to 10 pounds? There's no way that PCs weigh less than you. Because PCs are balls of yarn that are very, very large. That probably makes them like the same weight as you guys. Honestly, I believe Feyre sprites might be close to you guys too. Feyre sprites are probably like 7 to 10 pounds. Basically, what I'm saying is, I think you're gatekeeping by not letting everyone pass through the Mother Shroom Woods if you actually only weigh like 10 pounds.
Huh? That can't be right.
In that case, I must weigh as much as several shroomlings combined, right?
We have different standards for our human audiences. Observe.
That's not exactly how weight works, but I respect the hustle.
Goodness! A girl like you should be about 1/5 the width of a shroomling. You're nearly half as wide.
Would that be possible? Probably not. Like, the rib cage alone is gonna be half, probably, the length.
Huh? 1/5 of the width?
Not only are you a bit wide, but your outfit isn't too dazzling either. Not to worry. We'll fix you right up.
The not dazzling thing is fine, because I'm literally wearing my casual clothes. The a bit wide is incorrect. Nikki is too small. She needs to, like, double the amount of calories she eats per day.
Hold on. Aren't your standards a little too strict? I've been thinking I need to get stronger, so I can be more accurate and steady when using my bow.
Yes, let's double your calories.
And isn't clothing supposed to let someone express who they truly are?
Nikki's right. And who cares if she doesn't meet your standards? There's no such thing as being totally perfect.
Oh, perfection has a price, brilliance demands sacrifice. Want to accept this truth and join the something. That was a really important word for me to miss.
Shroom, rules are rules. If you want to be perfect, you have to comply with every single one of them. I mean, you've broken the rules and look where that's gotten you.
It's gotten me pretty far, to be honest. I've like passed every trial I've been to where you guys just keep directing me to new people. Oh, here he comes. He's angry. Call him out for not wearing a ribbon.
Shroom! I can't believe Mr. Avenita didn't just take you away. Looks like I'm stuck dressing you up super shroom perfect.
So maybe he has some type of consciousness, maybe due to his, like, draconic blood or something, that is preventing the mental influence of whatever force is in this realm. So he knows it's a problem, and he's trying to kind of use his influence to direct us towards whatever the problem is so we can solve it. Basically, I'm saying he's probably a good guy, not a bad guy.
If only so fine were here to make a shroom hat to cover some of your imperfections. What a shame.
I feel like I do have a shroom cap hat. I think we got it as part of an event or mission.
This is starting to feel like some kind of secret plot by the Docilists to make a comeback.
I'm not so sure. If the Docilists hosted a huge celebration for a popular idol like Roucoco, they'd be exposed pretty quickly, don't you think? Let's look around a bit longer and see if anything happens. Alright, you've sold me. I'm ready to meet my most perfect self.
I'm glad you came around. Let me think. The shroom perfect training is a must. Add in the whoosh slide and you'll basically be ready. Come back to us once you've done all that.
So the slide is self-explanatory. I assume I just go down the slide. What is the shroom perfect training?
Given your current state, I'm not sure a crash course will be effective enough. I'll ask the makeup artist to find you the biggest bow knots we have and some glitter, just in case.
I will take it. I didn't pull on the banner, so I don't have the giant bow. Rules of perfection. A graceful, slender figure is a reward of discipline. Or a united taste is the only truth. Follow it, embrace it, perfection will surely descend. Try the whoosh slide, challenge the Shroom perfect course. And they're both not here, so what happens if I talk to you guys? Huh? You finished all the challenges already? Shroom perfect training and the whoosh slide? You can't skip either. We'll be waiting for you here. Hopefully the stylists haven't thrown away the largest bow knots yet. So I'm not going to make the outfit yet because I don't really know. Shroom marker makeover center target something. Is there a teleporter over here? What is this thing on the map? That must be a teleporter in the real world. Because I think there is one right there in the real world. Anyway, since I don't know what exactly they're planning, I'm not going to make my outfit until I finish this section and figure out what's going on with the bow knots and stuff. So, do I need to talk to you? I do.
You do. Why not give the whoosh slide a try? Wait, miss, why is your outfit different from everyone else's?
Little Shroomling, do you know why everyone has to dress the same to join the celebration?
Asking a bit much from a child, but it's worth a shot, I suppose.
I remember my elder shroom said that all shroomlings must dress the way Lady Roucoco likes. That's the only way Lady Roucoco can be happy, and the celebration can be shroomtastic. I don't really get it, though. I do love a bow knot, though I wish they came in more colors, to be honest. My favorite is light green, but my elder shroom wouldn't let me wear that one.
Yeah, so we said before already, there's no way Roucoco actually is running this, because she would hate this.
My elder shroom also said that
Oh,
sliding down the slide
went
makes
down.
you beautiful. I don't know if playing on the slide has made me beautiful.
You are beautiful.
It sure has made me happy.
You are both.
Miss, are happiness and beauty the same thing?
Kind of? There is overlap.
Of course. It doesn't matter if you're a human or a shroomling. There's nothing more beautiful than happiness.
Wow, in that case, I must be pretty beautiful. Thank you, miss. Go on ahead. Let's both be beautiful together.
I'm gonna have a very non-beautiful slide down here, because I'm gonna hit a kid and knock them off into the stratosphere like I said I would. And I will be so sad. Oh, I'm not ready. Is that a bad one? While gliding, move left and right to collect red ruby berries and avoid purple boom berries. Don't miss the iridescent super sparkle berries. They have a surprising effect. If they speed me up, I'm gonna freak out because these slides are already hard to control. When your berry pack is full, you'll instantly enter the berry frenzy state. In this state, boom berries are ignored while gliding. All red berries sparkle, double your harvest. Okay, so I can be risky if I'm in the state. And I enter it automatically. I don't have to press a button. Collect enough ruby berries before the timer runs out to succeed. Oh, do I loop infinitely then? Maybe? Because this slide is not very long, to be honest. Stay balanced on the slide and can collect enough shroom berries. Okay, so I should only need side to side. I can't speed up and slow down. Oh, I have to keep my hand on the thing, actually, my mouse. Because I did have to use my... Oh, little baby. I did have to use my sticky hand in the original slide. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I actually am supposed to hit the kids, and it is infinite. I am supposed to hit the kids, I think. I think that was a +10. Wait, I do have to activate this. That's a disaster. Okay, that's crazy. Why would they make it so hitting the kids is a bonus and not a negative? What is wrong with them? Are the people who made this evil? Are the developers of the slide minigame in Infinity Nikki evil? They are. I have to go talk to Elwawa. Elwawa, did you enjoy me riding the thing?
You're awesome, miss. You've mastered the sliding technique already. I'll definitely need more practice if I want to be even more beautiful. My elder shroom told me to give a copy of Lady Roucoco's how to dazzle to everyone who masters the whoosh slide. Here, take one.
Roucoco's Special Feature 1, the Path to Shine. Is she the pride of the Shroomlings or a freak of aesthetic? Roucoco made her debut on Perfect Idol with her big and vibrant shroom cap, instantly setting the internet ablaze. What? The internet? Excuse me? The judges were sharply divided. Some bluntly said her style is unique, but it lacks refinement. Others praised her, claiming this was the most perfect expression of natural beauty. The audience was even more polarized. Supporters cheered. Her giant shroom cap is one-of-a-kind work of art. Critics, on the other hand, didn't hold back. A shroomling as an idol is way too out of place. Despite the criticism, Roucoco's smile remained radiant, as if she had anticipated it all. But is there really a standard for beauty? After the first episode aired, the controversy escalated. Comments poured in. Her movements are stiff. Her charisma is average. Totally misfits the idol image. Some even declared shroomlings have no business on this stage. Yet her supporters fired back just as fiercely. Why should beauty be the one-size-fits-all? Roucoco shows us a different possibility. Facing the storm of opinions, Roucoco responds in an interview. If my existence makes people rethink what beauty is, then I'm more than content. Her words made many pause. Perhaps beauty really doesn't need a fixed definition. The debate around Roucoco continues to simmer, and her next moves will undoubtedly become the center of everyone's attention. Let's wait and see. So, internet existing in the Nikki world isn't actually ridiculous, because there are whales in space who make robots that look like people, I believe. It's kind of weird because it's, as far as I'm aware, never been mentioned in the game before that the internet exists. You can say pair pals are the internet. I don't know if technically I would consider them internet rather than communication devices, but that is under the assumption that the pair pal guides are downloaded onto the tablets and they aren't accessing like an external site whenever you open up the guides in the pair pal. So I guess maybe pair pals have internet access. It's weird. I'm not sure. And also it's like a TV show. I was thinking, is it something she traveled away from here because it looks like it's all humans except her? So is this something maybe in like Sichia or in the capital of the Terra Alliance or something? I don't know where Perfect Idol takes place. I feel like we've heard of Perfect Idol before, and I don't know if it was just with Roucoco and her story, or if it was something we've heard of a long time ago. Because I was thinking, what is his name? It's not David. I think it's 4 letters that starts with an A. The young boy from Breezy Meadow, who was a rapper. I don't think his thing was called Perfect Idol, that he went to Sichia for at the end of his quest. But that's what was coming to mind when I was reading this.
My
I don't know.
elder shroom said that as long as you follow Lady Roucoco's words, you'll become beautiful. I hope you'll always be beautiful and happy, miss.
So this does kind of create the idea that maybe the reason all of this is happening is someone posing as Roucoco to try to hurt her image after being jealous of what happened with Perfect Idol, maybe? And that's the commemorative album containing Roucoco's shining journey. And down there is our next thing. Let me head on over. That was a scary drop. I was hoping there was a thing I could grab onto that was closer. Oh, I am so sorry, you two. And hello.
Welcome to Shroom Perfect class. Oh, Mother Shroom, how can such an elegant human girl dress so dull and plain? Ah, I suppose you've yet to master the basics of Shroom Perfect style. After today, I guarantee you'll be super Shroom bright and super Shroom perfect.
So what counts as super shroom perfect?
I like an ambitious human like you. Super Shroom perfect means perfectly shroomy, and a perfectly shroomy shroomling catches the eye of everyone they come across. It's that simple.
True. So, maybe like tassels and a bunch of necklaces? They all have these wristbands, but I didn't pay attention close enough to a lot of them. I think most aren't wearing anything. Still, other than the ribbon?
I know you just explained everything, but all that did was confuse us even more.
I know it can be a bit confusing. As long as you answer every question in class correctly, you'll be able to understand the true meaning of perfection.
Ooh, what are the questions gonna be? Questions about Roucoco?
Classes are available all day long. We can get started whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
No problem. I'm ready to answer the questions. To become Shroom perfect, it's crucial that you strictly adhere to the rules of the celebration. From the way you dress to the way you act, you must conform to our standard of absolute uniformity.
I don't remember
All
the rules
right,
already.
Here's your first question. Which of the following is the core standard of Shroom perfect style?
Hopefully it's self-explanatory. The core standard is probably just adhering to the rules.
Adhering to the celebration rules. Yes, that's exactly right. It seems like you've been paying attention. Keep it up.
So I think the trick there was if you ignored the word core, they were technically both correct, but one was more important.
In order to embody perfection during the celebration, one needs both a slender figure and a look that's truly Shroom bright. The bow knot is essential, of course. You can also find a custom Shroom hat if you're unable to wear a bow knot.
Oh. The Shroom hat replaces it, or is it just a Shroom hat that has the bow already attached? Because I assume that's just for humans? But maybe not. Maybe some shroomlings wouldn't be able to wear it for one reason or another. Something wrong with their head, maybe? Like it's too soft or something, so they have to get maybe like a large hat over top of their head?
Next question. What does one need to become the perfect celebration attendee?
Both of the first one, and the second one is the same thing, just a different option. So I'm gonna go with number one.
A slender figure in the perfect Shroom hat, right? Shroomtastic! That's correct. Either a bow knot or a Shroom hat would be perfect for a human looking to join the celebration. Let's continue.
Okay, so I think that was an option just because I'm human.
I can't believe we're already at the last question. Remember, this is the most crucial of them all, so be sure to pay extra attention. Lady Roucoco revealed to us the true meaning of beauty. It is the duty of each and every one of us to follow and cherish her. We must always hold ourselves to her standards. Nothing is more important than making Lady Roucoco happy. Now your final question. What is the purpose of everything we do, both as shroomlings and as humans?
Something like pursuing beauty? Is that what it's gonna be? To make Roucoco happy.
To make Roucoco happy. Correct, my dear. Congratulations, you got everything right. Making Lady Roucoco happy is the most important duty for all of us. You must always keep that in mind.
They were very forgiving with this test, where they had her state the answer before each question.
You're a fast learner. It's been a long time since I've met a human as talented and hardworking as you are. Here, a trophy to commemorate your perfect score.
The ribbon, maybe?
Thank you. But there's still something I don't quite understand. Why does everyone keep talking about making Roucoco happy? The champion celebration is starting soon. Is Lady Roucoco not happy? Well, to be honest, I haven't seen Lady Roucoco in a while. But if you ask me, she has to be happy. How could she not be, now that she's become the perfect idol? We follow her and cherish her like this because we want her to be even happier. Oh, I see. Well, congratulations on passing the test. Remember to dress up nicely at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center. Soon you'll be just as perfect as everyone else.
Nikki, do you think we should take a...
Oh, sorry, Momo. There is a pop-up. Oh, it's a trophy. rough wood slowly takes shape under the shroomling's hands. Timotet does her utmost, striving to bring it closer to the meaning of shroom
Look
perfect.
around or head back to the celebration guy. The celebration hasn't started yet. We should be fine as long as we're careful.
I want to head back because I want to make my outfit. So the mini games and stuff can wait till later. Right now, my priority is this. Oh, I grappled the wrong thing. And over here. I definitely am doing that wrong.
We finished the tasks you gave us. We went down the whoosh slide and got a perfect score on the test. This copy of How to Dazzle and this trophy are our proof.
You even got the trophy! You're really good, human girl!
I was trying to think of how to get him in the shot. I never thought to just turn my camera around. I'm so silly.
However, my extra sharp eyes see no improvement thus far. Looks like your little last-minute crash course was no help after all.
True, I didn't change my clothes at all. I wanted to come here first.
What? Do we have to do it all over again?
No need. We've prepared the biggest bow knots and 2 bucketfuls of glitter in advance. That should be enough to make you shroom perfect.
Oh yeah? Let's just see how shroom perfect this really is.
Well, this outfit isn't very eye-catching.
And this figure isn't as slim as it should be.
That cat creature's fur looks like straw. But we're professionals. You can be the most imperfect duo in the whole wide world. We'll still be able to make you super shroom bright and super shroom perfect. Go!
The 2 whole buckets of glitter. They said the biggest bow. That's the tiniest bow.
Nikki! Momo!
Sounds like the correct sound effect to me. How did this happen? How did it come to this? There was a tail, but I couldn't make out what it was. It was too quick.
It's all over. We failed to make everyone as beautiful as possible. We've betrayed Lady Roucoco's request. What should we do? What if this affects the celebration and makes Lady Roucoco unhappy? We'll have to...
Hold on a moment. This is all pretty strange, don't you think? These bow knots are clearly the wrong size, yet you still tried to force them on. Clothes are meant to fit people, not the other way around.
Nikki's right. And what's the matter with my fur? Huh? This is my natural color. Your glitter's the real problem around here.
Don't you see how ridiculous this all is? You're making everyone conform to the same standards, and even forcing them to be unhealthily thin. Have you forgotten? Roucoco always encourages everyone to find their own color. What you're doing here is against everything she stands for.
I don't think this is something we'll be able to reason our way out of. I think it is a form of mind control because of that text we got.
Is this really what Roucoco wants? Do you think she'll be happy when she sees all of this?
All that shines blossoms because of her. All that is perfect because of her. If there's no doubt, there's nothing to doubt. I have to read so quickly.
You've broken the rules.
I'm skipping words.
If you break the rules, then you'll disappear. You'll...
Disappear?
I'll always be Lady Roucoco's most loyal tailor. I'll come up with the best shroom hat designs for her and all of her followers.
He's with them.
Stop yelling! Behave yourself! Stop poking me then! I can walk just fine!
Quiet, both of you. Your punishment would be over by now if you weren't making a scene.
Both of you.
It's Avenita.
I only saw one.
Fine. Ha! Looks like he's getting punished for breaking the rules again. Let's check it out.
Come on, hurry up. I swear I'll never get tired of his silly stunts.
What? Hey, don't go! We're not done talking here.
But we're still not being punished.
The shroomlings are acting really strange. It's like they don't understand what we're saying. Like, all they care about is rules, rules, rules.
How could one celebration make everyone change so much? That shroomling said something about disappearing. Does breaking the rules really make you disappear? This is all so strange. For our sake, and the sake of the shroomlings, we've got to figure out the root cause of all this. So fine. The tailor we saw outside didn't seem affected by the rules. Maybe he knows more about whatever's going on here.
So fine.
He makes shroom hats, and we're in need of a suitable outfit for snooping around. Maybe asking him for help could solve all of our problems, huh?
You're a sharp one, Momo.
I know we're gonna get a construction outfit this update, but I don't think it's gonna be from this. I think it's gonna be a side quest. Rules of devotion. Always follow and protect Roucoco. Cherish every bit of her radiance and allow no doubt or criticism. Roucoco is the embodiment of perfection. Her happiness is the very reason for the shroomling's existence. All beauty is defined by her. All brilliance blooms because of her. I got so scared this was a girl. I think these are clothes you'll see on NPCs normally. This, I don't think so. I don't feel like I see NPCs with this. What, is this a dress I have? I know the bottom is familiar. Is this the dress that was... No, the top is different. There was a dress on the banner that was like this at the bottom, and I said it looked like her knees were being, like weirdly, too high or too low. Yeah, everything else I think is NPC clothes, except this. I think this isn't NPC clothes. If it is, it's a very specific NPC. Maybe we'll get this dress as a reward. Maybe this is what we'll get. So where is this person we'll talk to here? Hello, excuse me?
Look at that booklet over there. It looks just like the one the little shroomling gave us.
Are they doing like karate? What am I looking at here? What? Yeah, they're doing some type of like attack. It cut my screen off.
This audience is really weird, don't you think? Sure, it looks madder when
That's
you're picking an
unlucky.
idol, but they're not the end-all, be-all. I mean, just think about Roucoco's dancing skills.
Exactly. They're ignoring the candidates' skills and personalities. Aren't their standards way too biased?
Is it in here? It is. I remembered, luckily, before I clicked again, because it might have ended the thing. They mentioned in the patch notes they added this. Okay, that's great, because my game in the past has bugged out in this particular way a lot. This has happened probably double-digit times throughout me playing the game, where it's auto-closed a book without me touching anything. Roucoco's special feature 2, the Path of Transformation. Cater to the mainstream or lose yourself. Within the competition now passes midpoint, Roucoco remains firmly at the center of attention. Yet rather than focus on her singing skills or stage performance, people still seem preoccupied by her appearance. This time, however, sharp-eyed viewers have noticed a subtle upgrade in her looks. How do you say this word? Sequins, I think. I think it's sequins. Sequins, sparkling crystals, and finely tailored outfits replace her previously natural style, steering her closer to the show's definition of a perfect idol. The change has sparked heated discussion. Supporters cheer Roucoco is working hard to become a more perfect idol, but some question, has this transformation made her lose the qualities that made her unique? Even the judges have weighed in during interviews. She's trying, but something seems missing. What's even more striking is that despite her continued popularity in discussions, Roucoco's support rate is actually declining. Insider sources reveal if she can't turn public opinion around soon, it'll be hard for her to make it to the finals. In a recent interview, Roucoco herself said, "I've changed to better meet everyone's expectations. Yet those once bright, sparkling eyes seem to carry a trace of subtle uncertainty. Will she fully transform or find her way back to the unique self she once was? This controversial evolution will it become her turning point or her final destination? Only time will tell." I suppose it's possible that Roucoco is behind the problem here, but it was something influencing her outside of her control. I don't know if it's like the weirdest interaction we've ever had with the dark, or someone manipulating her. But I guess this makes it seem like it's possible that this is actually a road she went down, and we'll have to steer her back on the right path, and that'll be the quest. Thank you, History Patch Fix, for saving this for me. It was that line, too. I'm gonna click this again, because I want to see if it lets you re-listen to it if you accidentally mess up. It did it again. It instantly closes it. That's a consistent thing with this book. The book is glitched. So if they didn't have that rewind feature, this book would be unreadable. Weird. Okay. I know it was just over here, but we're running back. Please give me an outfit so I can design my own outfit. Oh, everyone's around here. This is where the party's at. You don't have a name, but hello.
Is this his 12th, 13th, or 15th offense? My goodness. So Fine has been punished more times than I've had Shroomberry nectar this month. If it weren't for his skill at making accessories, he would have disappeared just like everyone else who's broken the rules.
So is he the one who's crafting the ribbons? Do the ribbons transmit the mind control?
We were right on, Nikki.
And Sofine has some type of, like, whimsy that's used to craft them?
Disappearing without a trace just for breaking a few rules? That seems pretty harsh, doesn't it? Why would Roucoco allow such rules to exist?
These rules exist to make us and Lady Roucoco better and happier, and to make the celebration more successful. Whoa, what kind of look is that? Be careful! I wouldn't want you to get arrested like Sofine.
These guys got a great dance going on.
Wait, no! He was caught mainly because he refused to supply pink bow knots to the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center yet again. On top of that,
He is the bow knot maker.
yesterday he made loads of accessories in all sorts of styles and colors. The day before that, he preached about variety and styling, and the day before that...
I think he's just talking to himself at this point. Nikki, let's go.
Honestly, I felt like there might have been information there I needed. I kind of wanted him to continue. That looks important. This doesn't, so I'm going to talk to you first.
Hello?
I love
me.
your little fluffy sprinkle outline. And you have such a good smile, too. Where's your bow? Guards? Guards, I found one. Guards, don't arrest him. Arrest this person who I love.
Huh? A human girl? I haven't seen you around. All celebration attendees must follow the dress code. Humans are no exception.
Are you?
The staff who were supposed to help me dress up all came over to watch the punishment. So I just tagged along.
Oh, that's all right. You can get dressed up after the punishment's over. I mean, we're all just one big family here to celebrate Lady Roucoco.
This is just like the hat I got from the 4-star.
Take it from me. Try your best to follow Lady Roucoco's example. Don't be like this guy.
He was chatting up a storm over there, pleading his case.
Speaking of which, would you like to join the Roucoco fan club? We can witness Lady Roucoco become super shroom bright together.
Not now.
I still haven't quite wrapped my head around this whole situation. I need some time to think about it.
Of course, no problem. You can join anytime, as long as you're a devoted supporter of Roucoco.
It creates a weird dynamic with my relationship with Roucoco if I'm her friend and a member of her fan club. It's not necessarily something that has to be mutually exclusive, but it's still something I shouldn't do without thinking about it. And let me talk to you now. So what is going on over here? Why are you so scared?
Shroom bright Roucoco. Shroom perfect Roucoco. No one will know that no one. What are you mumbling about? No one will know what? Your Excellency. I believe Avenita went too soft on Sophine. He should have been strung up and left dangling from a zipline as punishment. Hey, you recognized Nikki just now, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't catch that. Good catch, Momo.
No, absolutely not. How could I have recognized Her Excellency?
Would you like to go somewhere that's not being hit by a perpetual smoke cloud? I can barely see you.
Don't be nervous. I just want to know what's going on around here. I won't force you to talk if it's too hard for you.
No. No one has ever forced me into anything. I'm following Lady Roucoco out of my own free will. Roucoco, where did you go?
Did you have the ribbon? That might hurt my theory that the ribbon's the mind control device.
What do you mean? Is Roucoco not here? I don't know either. It's hard to keep track of time here. All I can remember is that I received a celebration invitation a while back. Next thing I knew, I was here. It was strange. It didn't even look like the Spira I knew. Everything was covered in sweet, sugary decorations.
I like to argue that it looks exactly like the Spira I know, just with sugar on top.
Have you not seen Roucoco once since then?
Not once. This guy, Avenita, nobody had ever seen him before, was going around managing everything, telling us that Roucoco was too busy preparing for her performance to talk to anyone. He said we should just focus on doing our best to make her happy. Everyone believed him right away and started dressing in pink, cutesy colors, just like he said. Soon everyone looked almost exactly the same. Anyone who didn't do what he said was taken away.
So if... I'm trying to think of, like, what direction can I spin this to make him a good guy still? And I'm thinking... if he was in this realm from the beginning or close to it, and he set out to make everyone follow the rules, does he know why or how the realm was created? And there's some type of problem that if people aren't following the rules that are set in the realm, maybe it causes harm to the people, and potentially instead of anything really bad happening when these people are disappearing, he's just moving them to another location, and then if necessary explaining why he's doing what he's doing to get them to, inside that secondary location, play along, or maybe like help him logistically or something. That would be kind of the idea. But I don't know how that could possibly connect to Perfect Idol is the problem. If I take it from the perspective that he's evil, which I don't believe, I think he is going to be a good guy, he could be maybe like the runner-up of Perfect Idol, who believes he should have won. And he... I think, kind of like I guessed earlier, is doing this to hurt Roucoco's reputation? But I don't know where Roucoco is the problem. Because you kind of, if he's like kidnapped Roucoco, or killed Roucoco, he doesn't need to ruin Roucoco's reputation. She's gone. So I don't really know why she wouldn't be somewhere findable in that situation. I suppose maybe if you kidnapped her and then ruined her reputation, maybe that would look better on the second place winner than if she just went missing. Because it might kind of like immortalize her achievement. I don't know, this is very weird. I don't have enough information right now to point fingers at people, I think.
You're here because you were invited too, right, Your Excellency? I guess the show will start soon. And once it's over, everything will just go back to normal. I think the cards
There's so much fog.
Your Excellency, let's support Roucoco together. We'll work hard to follow Roucoco's guidance and achieve ultimate beauty. You should do the same, Your Excellency. So you won't disappear.
I'm being arrested? On what grounds? I'm Lady Roucoco's most loyal tailor!
Oh, please. Her most loyal tailor? You just refused to supply the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center with unified accessories. You call that loyalty? Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Please excuse the commotion. We didn't mean to disturb our most esteemed guests. The Shroom Charmer Makeover Center should have ample makeup and outfits in stock. Why aren't you complying with the celebration's dress code, young lady?
Nothing at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center fit us. We tried our best, but we just couldn't squeeze into our outfits.
Your esteemed guest, please let me help. I'm Lady Roucoco's most loyal tailor. I make the most beautiful shroom hats. I can have one custom made for you.
That's great. With his tailor-made shroom hats, Momo and I will become as beautiful as everyone else here. I feel awful that we can't follow the celebration's dress code, especially since Roucoco personally invited us.
You two work at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center, right? Has our esteemed guest told us the truth?
Yes, we brought out the largest bow knots we had, but they didn't fit.
Not only that, they knocked over my glitter. It was the same model used by Lady Roucoco.
If that's the case, then we have no other options. Miss Nikki is Lady Roucoco's esteemed guest, yet we failed to treat her with due hospitality. Guards, release him. Labobo, today you owe your freedom to our esteemed guest. Use it to make a shroom hat for Miss Nikki. Make it your best, and don't get any funny ideas.
Labobo?
Labubu?
Okay, I got it. I'll work hard to make a shroom hat for her, our esteemed guest. Please.
Labobo? And so fine. I don't know. Because I don't recognize the name Labobo. Maybe I should? Maybe that's his name outside of this kind of dream realm?
assured.
And so fine is his name in here?
This way, don't mind that. We'll talk about our headwear over there.
I don't know. It's such a weird situation. I'm still bum rushing the quest, by the way, because I still want to get a piece of equipment for me to use. I'm desperate.
Your Excellency, thank you so much.
Okay, so you do know us. I figured you
They
did.
would have punished me again today.
Oh, you recognize us. That makes things much easier.
Yeah, the way he was correcting himself over and over, I assumed he was trying to purposefully avoid using a term of, like, acknowledgement of our status.
So, is your name So Fine or Labobo?
Labubu.
Call me Labobo. So Fine is just a nickname people gave me because I'm such a good tailor. Great name, right?
It is quite funny.
It looks like you've already been to the makeover center. My apologies. I should have gone to pick you up earlier.
Pick us up?
Yes. After all, I was the one who sent you the invitation. Of course, I should have been the one to pick you up as well.
So, it was you. No wonder our invitation said nothing about any rules.
And also, that guy at the door, when I said, have you ever seen Roucoco's signature to know that this isn't a forgery? Turns out I actually got the answer to that, and the answer was no. He's never seen her signature. Or this guy has very close handwriting.
But why did you send the invitation in Roucoco's name?
That's a long story. We can't talk here. Come to my workshop. We can chat more there. If we get a moment, I'd like to introduce you to my good friend Celily. I'm sure she'll be glad to meet your Excellency and your meowliness.
Sounds like you know how to keep a low profile. How did you still get caught so many times?
There's a saying, your meowliness. If you walk too often by the river, your feet will get wet. I suppose the water here is particularly deep. I'm in up to my knees by now.
You sure love beating around the bush. Nikki, let's head to Labobo's workshop.
Up this way. I love going up and down this path, apparently. I've done it like 8 times in this quest already. It is kind of a rough location for a quest because of the hills here, where we are just non-stop back and forth. That speed boost is actually pretty big. Let me up, please.
This is a great setup you've got here.
Of course. I'm so fine. The best tailor in Spira.
Can you tell me if it's cold or
It's
not?
a shame that Spira became what it is. Your Excellency, you must have seen it too. I'd like to ask you to help us one more time. Save Spira. Save us all.
Something very strange is going on in town. There's no doubt about that. But Momo and I still can't figure it out. This celebration was meant to make everyone happy. So what happened?
The original celebration didn't start out like this. Both shroomlings and humans found the rules odd, but they were a lot more lenient back then. You only needed to follow them if you found them acceptable. Otherwise, you could just do as you please. I didn't have a strong opinion on it until Celily said, "Beauty lies in freedom. No shroomling should be restricted. We're passionate and brave and should dare to be beautifully different."
That's pretty powerful. Your friend's a visionary.
And then they probably disappeared, and that was when the problem started. Because they were a little too against what was trying to be established here.
I think so too. That's why I decided to join her in urging Avenita to change the rules. At first, the shroomlings were in full support of the changes, but pretty soon, Avenita announced even stricter rules. One of them banned anyone from having any contact with Celily.
And Celily was the name given to the 4-star dress description. I think the first stage of the 4-star dress.
Celily started to distance herself from the other shroomlings after that. She wanted to protect everyone, so she locked herself away. It was around that time that shroomlings started to disappear if they broke the rules.
So that's what happened. But why did Avenita single out Celily? What was he...
Is it possible Celily is... Someone's here. Celily is taking them away and not Avenita? So, like, when she sees people who are breaking free, she grabs them and takes them away to join her cause to, like, escape, maybe?
Hey, I heard that. Who said my name?
Oh my goodness.
Celily! I knew I saw you back there.
Are you a
I'm so glad
vampire?
you popped by.
You have the cape. You are the girl from the 4-star. The melted, the vampire aesthetic stuff.
Allow me to introduce you. Celily, meet Her Excellency and His Meowliness. They helped the shroomlings expose the Docilus scheme. Your Excellency, meet Celily. She's the friend I told you about. There's not a shroomling alive who can outperform her. Just wait until she works her magic.
It's you! You were the one giggling at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center, weren't you? I remember your cloak.
Oh, it wasn't a tail. It was the cloak I saw when she, like, ran out of frame.
You saw me. Looks like I need to be a little more stealthy next time. And more discreet with my giggles.
What? Is that true, Celily? Why were you following Her Excellency and His Meowliness?
I love your horns.
Please, did you see what they were wearing? Come on, anybody would be curious. I just had to meet the person who was invited by Roucoco herself. If I weren't trying so hard to avoid Avenita, I would have gone to your workshop first and hidden behind the door to give you a good jump scare.
You knew all along? I wouldn't have done it if I had other options. Her Excellency didn't know about us, but the name of our champion Roucoco would definitely draw her attention. This place is getting stranger by the day. Only Her Excellency.
Labobo, didn't you promise Her Excellency that you'd make her a shroom hat?
Oh yes, I'll get right on it. Once it's done, you'll be able to walk around freely with your new shroom hat, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Everyone's told me how skilled you are, and I can't wait to see it for myself.
Why don't you help me, Your Excellency? I've heard you're an incredible stylist, so maybe we could work together to make a super awesome shroom hat. What do you say?
Is there a minigame related to crafting?
No problem. I'll help you.
Or is it just going to be a cutaway? Make a shroom hat with Labobo.
To be honest, I don't know a lot about idol culture or performing. I prefer to spend my time on crafting.
You've come to the right person if you need to know about idols.
I'm really passionate about making incredible works of wearable art, you know? I'm honored to make you this shroom hat, Your Excellency. I prepared some fabrics, but I'm not sure which one to use. Why don't you help me pick one out for you?
So are we going to choose like a color and a design, like stripes, dots, something like that? And then we're going to get a hat that looks like this, maybe? I'll pick
No
one.
problem. I'll take a look.
All right, all the options I have are in this photo. Pick the one that suits you best.
Oh, my guess is it's going to be 3 photos. 3 different hats. We're going to have a pink, a blue, and a red. Oh, okay, hang on. 3 dark pink fabric. You. We have all the materials we need, Your Excellency. It'll make a perfect shroom hat for you, so we get dark pink. That's interesting, because in my head, I should have said it out loud. I was assuming whatever shroom hat we get, it would look good on the 5-star. Or at least, like, passable. But the base 5-star is very light pink. So a dark pink, I don't know how it's going to look. It would probably be okay. But it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting light colors. How big is it going to be? And is it going to actually be shaped like a shroom?
Does it fit
Oh, it's a little hat. It's
very
got
comfortable.
moving ones.
The size is just right, too. But it looks totally different from the shroom hats I've seen around. Do you think it'll work?
Yeah, the one I have already looks more like a shroom cap than this. This is a cap with shrooms on it, which is a very funny twist on the whole idea. He just inverted it.
It shouldn't be a problem. So, Lily, what are you standing there for? It's go time!
I don't make hats, so what do you need me for?
There you go again. The situation in town is getting weirder and weirder. Who knows what'll happen if things keep going like this? We can't wait any longer.
Labobo, we've been over this. We can't drag any more shroomlings or humans into this. Why won't you listen to me?
That's precisely why I got Her Excellency involved. The 2 of us can't pull this off alone. We need Her Excellency's help. You're so worried about dragging others into this that you're not thinking about yourself. Do you want to keep hiding forever?
Actually, we saw how strange things have gotten here, so we were already planning to investigate on our own. Why don't we work together?
Oh. What? Oh my goodness. Giant bow like the 5-star.
All right, a beautiful shroom hat and a big, exquisite bow knot. My job here is done. Good luck on your mission.
What? I have an invisible giant
this is
bow knot
something-
now.
I don't see the shroom hat or the bow knot anywhere.
Does it have to do with the
Only
mind
smart
control?
humans and shroomlings can see them. She loved saying that. Her specialty
Emperor's
is
new
creating
clothes?
disguises only others can see. She can't really alter how you look. So, in the eyes of all the other shroomlings and humans, it'll look like you're wearing the same shroom hat as everyone else.
Oh, it took it off my head. So I don't have to actually wear it. I hope I
Celily's
get it as an
worried about
item
people
still.
around her getting hurt. That's why she doesn't want us taking any risks. If we can figure out what actually happened, I'm confident that all of these problems can be solved.
It's all because of this stupid celebration. Sometimes I wish Roucoco had never gone on that show. If she hadn't gone, she wouldn't have won. If she hadn't won, there wouldn't have been a celebration. If there hadn't been a celebration, we wouldn't have gotten into all this mess.
Oh, that reminds me. I actually read some promotional booklets about her performance on that show, Perfect Idol. The article said she was criticized for not meeting their perfect standard and faced elimination, even after she tried to change herself. Labobo, do you know how she won?
I'm not sure. We were all surprised, to be honest. We hadn't heard anything at all until suddenly we were all invited to celebrate her victory with
okay.
her.
So she didn't win, maybe. And she hasn't returned.
Wait, you learned about Roucoco winning through the invites? What a weird way to tell everyone. No wonder Ellie Boo Boo felt completely out of the loop.
If that's how it happened, we'll need to find out how Roucoco really won. That way we can figure out how this celebration came together. Also, Have you noticed that Avenita's new rules are almost exactly the ones that Roucoco had to follow on the show?
Huh? Why would you let Avenita hold everyone to those same standards when she was treated so unfairly? None of this makes any sense.
And why would Avenita choose to single out Celily? What was he so afraid of? Maybe he thought that she might ruin his plan.
Well, she seems pretty powerful. I'd probably be scared of her too, if she has this level of, like, illusion womency.
I think the answers to all these questions lie in what Roucoco experienced during her time on the show.
Like, we think this is a recreation of the show somehow. I don't know.
Got it. So if we want to solve this whole celebration mess, we need to learn everything we can about the show. Let me think. Aha! Pedersisi! She's Roucoco's most loyal fan. She created a promotional booth packed with info about Roucoco. Right now, she seems really focused on recruiting new fans. Maybe if you play along with her and join the fan
I
club,
have to join
she might
it.
tell you a thing
Okay.
or two.
Got it. Momo and I are on it.
Is that end of prologue? We do get the hat, okay. Not end of prologue, interesting. But that is where I think I'm going to make my outfit now. So, it's interesting because the way it was worded is that we now have an illusion on us that makes it so everyone sees us as wearing the shroom cap and bow. So we don't really need to wear it. That's not the button I wanted to press. I might still put it on, but my problem is I don't know if I have a good idea for the hat. So let's knock out event outfit and just look at the hat for a minute and see how I feel about it. Why is it down here? Recent. You. It's giving me, like... It's weird that it has a brim. It's giving me, like, if I ignore the brim, it's giving me French feels. So some type of, like, weird pink nature French, and then you turn it in the front, and we have... I don't know, like... an American who went to France, but didn't want to take off his baseball cap, so he put this hat over top of it. It's a very strange hat. What is this? Oh, it's the upgrade of the Shadow Shatter. I see. And here's our new hat. I might try to use the new hat. Just because it would be fun to use. That's another thing we never looked at. I never looked at. If all 3 stars are dyeable. They are not. So it is true, only 3 stars that are part of an outfit are dyeable. Is this not part of an outfit? I swear this is literally part of an outfit. Oh! Berry Secrets. Apparently that's a dress I have. What are you, Berry Secrets? That was the Christmas ribbons. Oh, these are, Deep Echoes. Yes, okay. So that's why... Yeah, this isn't part of a set. Weird. I don't remember I got those. But yeah, so all 3 stars that are part of sets are now dyeable, but things that aren't part of sets... I swear half these things are part of sets, but I guess I am just crazy. Recent. That. Okay. I don't know. If I go with this, I wanted to make a pink outfit, though. And this obviously doesn't really work well with the pink. Can I do a pink and black outfit and try to make it work? Maybe. I like the idea of using the hat because I did just randomly get it. So I want to try. I need hair that's not going to be a problem for having a lot of dark colors. And this drippy boy. I might want messy hair. Because it's going to be maybe a messy outfit. I'm not putting too much stock in the hair right now. I'm just kind of looking at stuff. Oh, it actually lets me wear that. Even though it messes it up. That's weird. I thought it would just tell me no. I don't know if I have much messy pink hair. Something like that might work. I'll leave that for now, and let's look at our outfits we got. So I want something pink, black, and messy. That might be the opposite of messy. It does follow the color theme, but that's about it. It's not... We'll re-go through the outfits if I don't find messy as a design. And we'll try to make it work with things that actually make sense instead. It would be very funny to use my apple dress from the start of the game. That I still have listed as my favorite outfit on my profile, I think. I haven't updated that in a while. I probably should put, like, a more recent outfit on there, but this. Just because it matches the theming of the cherry that looks like an apple. But I want more pink, is the problem. And I just don't have messy pink outfits because I haven't pulled on the last couple banners where the dresses have that ruffly effect. So let's look at tops and bottoms instead. I did not use this, did I? I know this is stupid. I'm going to exit this again. Yeah, I'm wearing this. I haven't used my deer top for anything. Is deer top a shout, maybe? Just throw on another random messy hair. It's you, but a different color. Pretend you're pink. And put on this hat. And put on this. What kind of legs would I want? This is the deer legs, right? Yeah. I did use those, apparently. And I dyed them pink. That's a funny interaction. I can extend out the skirt by adding things to it. That might be interesting, actually. I don't know if I can do it wider than that without causing problems. It's interesting to know. And that just doesn't work. I'm kind of liking the idea of using the deer. And I'm kind of liking the idea of puffing the skirt. Don't know how exactly... That's so weird. It puffs it just a tiny bit on one side because of where this piece is. I could also just throw these on. I've done that before with dresses that... shirts that look like this, or that are a little long. I've just thrown on, like, some exercise shorts underneath. Let's experiment a little with the puffy boy. I don't think I have anything that's this thick of a skirt, material-wise, that can do the puffing out, except for this, and it has the big tail. This is a problem. I don't know why that's happening. Let's walk around for a second and see if that continues being a problem, because I will have to deal with it if it is. We do kick our legs up really high in this, but it's not a problem because it's not going to kick up above where the skirt normally does, because we do have that on right here. We're already wearing it in a different outfit. It does kick up pretty high, but the skirt has a little bit of, like, a gradient there, so you're not going to really see your underwear too much unless your camera's really low. And I think you're wearing shorts underneath this anyway. Yeah, I can kind of see her leg there. She's wearing shorts, I think. So I think we're fine wearing that underneath. Back to here. Having it be puffy is interesting. It is big leg kicks. in terms of just general look, that is gonna flip out all the time. It's weird. Why is that happening? Something is wrong with the physics of this outer piece because it's being pushed. That will bug me because it's gonna do this right here every time we're in a conversation with any NPC ever. So maybe we do keep things simple and do what I was saying I've done before, which is that. And we just throw on something very light underneath. Now, I do want to use this for something, but I don't think this is the outfit for it. It's for, like, more of a casual homeware or something. I'll use this for, like, I should make a casual outfit for my house and a casual outfit for travel once my house is done. This is the type of thing I'd wear around home. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to immediately get into the dyeing. I need to add black, is basically what I'm doing here. And how black can I get it with only having one copy of this outfit? It's going to be something like this. It's going to be very purple. It's going to mess things up, but let's just do this and just look at how the coloring goes. And then compare that to that. It's such a insane difference. But it might... There's like little bits and pieces that I think are kind of getting towards black. And up here, none of this is going to look black. It's possible to me that this would look black in certain areas. So what I might do is very tiny, thin things like up here. They can probably be done with this. Like this and this trim here might be dark enough in this. That's undyeable for some reason. That's really weird. That's so weird, actually. Why is that undyeable? It is dyeable. It's just, it hates this dye. So that's not really a problem. But, yeah. We'll see about adding red in things that don't turn out well with the black. So, I'm looking for, like, these top pieces here. Where are you? You. Might be okay. I kind of like how it fades into my skin like that, so I kind of don't want to mess with that piece. But this, maybe? Is that where that trim is? No, this is the inner part. I don't hate that, though. This I have to dye red, I think. Wow, you hate dye. Why? You're impossible to dye. Why is this such a weird ribbon? It hates everything. That's so weird. We've had a couple pieces do this before. I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's just a weird way they do certain objects. But making that thing red is, like, impossible? I can make it this weird shade of pink I don't like. Could I make it yellow and just hope for the best? Probably not, right? Can I get it pink somehow? Is it like that it inverts the color or something? Is that why it becomes weird? I think I have to literally click through every color. No, I'm not liking that. Or that. One of these. I hate this ribbon. Why does this ribbon exist? And it's tied with a bunch of other stuff, which is just a nightmare situation. Because even if I find a perfect dye for it, everything else it's connected with is going to look terrible. Why would they do this? Why do they hate me? I'm probably not gonna leave this. It would kind of match if I did. Maybe that is the best I can do. Like, I think we have to accept that for now. So you're this central piece. What are you normally? You're like a blue. Maybe like that? It's a little too light. I don't really want the super, super bright pink, but maybe I do, actually. This is just too purple. I'm getting more of a purple than I am a red, and that's not the direction I want to go with this. Down here, maybe? What are you? These. Where's the other red? Maybe one of these, actually. More of the pinkish red. Something like that. You're around here. What are you normally? You're white. Can you be like a light pink without causing like a million problems, please? Not really. Light pink doesn't exist. Yeah, the real light pink will be in here somewhere, probably. Oh, it's actually not. It's just in custom colors. You gotta get all of it. How do you guys like these? Not very much. As soon as you look at this dress, you kind of have to acknowledge it looks like it dies badly. So at least it's honest about what it is. It definitely lets you know right away that you're gonna have problems. Don't want it that dark. Maybe I have to do that and just change the whole dress to fit that. Where are you? Oh, the inner parts of this. Maybe like a white. Inner part of that. Can you get black? I can do that just to add some shadowing to it. This central thing? This can probably turn into a decent pink. I guess I'm going for more of like a... What is this? Like bubblegum pink? Rather than baby pink? I guess that's kind of the direction I'm taking everything. Okay, you're this top thing, which I think can turn black. Yes. That's really stand out. I might need a necklace with that. Because this is very green, not black. But I don't have real black. That's interesting. It is a purple, not actually a black. But I'm colorblind, so I can pretend it's black. That's even darker, so I kind of like that even more. Let's get a little crazy here. Let's get a little wild. So I'm kind of going for a similar vibe I went with my battle outfit accidentally here. I definitely think this needs to be a different shade of pink, and then I can kind of get away with this, I think. So let me go back up to that. Can I make you not as bright? Or... I didn't hate when it was starting to get darker there. That I'm not liking. Something like that, maybe. I think this is a little wrong now. As if I thought it was correct before. I've always been awful on it, but... Can I get close to the color I have up here? I don't think I can. Maybe, like, that's the closest I can get. And then this weird blue for this. Is that you? It is. What can I do about you? You can't be white, right? You can, but it's not great. Maybe something like that, actually. Might work a little better for me. Now, let's see the whole dress if there's anything I want going on here. This is, like, the central down here. I'm okay with that. We have, like, a weird white-green combo for the center going on. I don't hate that, honestly. I might kind of just leave it as is. We'll have to do something with the back. But I kind of am feeling this. Let's see if we can make something work with this. Now, I probably do want to do something up at the top. I just don't know if it's arms, necklace, choker, what all it's going to be. What do I have? Batch save real quick. Get me out of here. I'm in my die again. I don't want something super long or that covers too much of my, like, upper chest. Yeah, so I don't want these things to, like, rub all over the floor, basically. Can't use that. It's an interesting idea, but it's not really working. I don't think any of my outerwear is gonna be what we're looking for. I think none of this really sells it, so I'm gonna have to go into, like, the neck territory to find things to make this work. Yeah. So. Hair first, maybe? Or necklace first? Let's necklace first, because I'm still on, like, preliminary hair. I do have the set that goes... the set piece that goes with this. So that is a possibility I have to keep in mind. The horns don't work with this hat. Chokers. Where is, my really long one? Like, that spreads out over my shoulders. I can't remember what it is. It's probably a necklace, actually. Once I see it, I'll know. This. What is this? Providence? This is Born Flawless. I was thinking something like this to add detailing. Because I have a pink one, right? It's like green. Forest Song. And this is the normal one, so it should be white. I have it dyed green for some reason. I don't remember what I'm using this one that's green. I take this and I dye this. You have 3 different dyes? Is there no pink? Wow, all of the pink is at the bottom? Yeah, both pinks are Evolution Stage 2. That's crazy. Would I want more red? That would add a lot to the skin here. That's... I guess that's my red. It's not really what this is, though. This kind of is a pink. Pinkish red. Purplish red or something. It's like a cherry. This is hard. This is very hard. Don't think this is going to be able to work because I don't have any useful colors. Like, at all. All of the colors are in the other section. Can I, like, artificially make it darker? There's nothing over here on the side. That's all this. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it work. But I need something to go up here because I don't have outerwear. What else do I have that could work? I don't think necklaces are really jumping at me. Let me go back to chokers real quick. Let me take off this just so it doesn't interfere with what I'm looking at. I don't have any fluffy stuff, really. So I don't know about that. This is pretty... There is, like, flame aesthetics. But it's pretty, patterned. There's not much chaos, which is a problem the Born Flawless and... This is Crimson Feathers, right? Nameless Selfless. I don't even remember what Nameless Selfless is. Hang on. What are you? Save. Oh, you're this. That's why I don't remember your name. I have, like, one piece of you. It's interesting. What are your dyes like? This one's closer, because I would only have to dye the blue. I don't know what I'm looking at here. That looks like I'm dyeing blue stuff. Maybe? Something in the back. That front stuff. Something lighter. Because I don't have pink either, because I don't have access to this. All here. This one, because I don't have the full outfit. None of those are gonna work. Something super light, I guess. I just want to find the lightest one that's not jumping out as being a specific color that I don't want. So like something like that. 6 is the outer side of that. Can I get away with one of these again? Maybe? I want to leave that how it is. More of this, maybe? It's too blue. That might be like a grayish pink enough. Maybe? The outfit's kind of going all over the place right now. In, I think, a bad way. But that's never stopped me before. If I keep throwing things on, eventually something will happen. Let's look at arms. We have that, but it's kind of... I need something that's going to go up a little higher. It's probably fine if I get something that cuts here. But that's pretty high up. I'm not going to have many things that even hit that level that would then be dyeable into something I would like. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that long. That's just kind of like a decent throwaway zone. And, like, that would be okay if it matched this style a little better. It's a little long. Might be able to get away with doing, like, an upper arm thing. Might be a little rough, though. Like, that is somewhat close to this. But I'm not exactly a fan of... just having it be super tight on the arms like this, and then nothing around the arms. I think these hands, maybe this died. No, it was probably this one. This is what I used in my last outfit, the one I'm replacing right now in event. My deer outfit. Well, my Wanchong Realm outfit, I should say. It's more chaos, but I have a chaotic neck piece. And I don't think that's enough to carry that through the whole outfit. So I don't think I can justify chaotic pieces on the rest. This... It's interesting. I still don't think I can do it, though. It's more interesting than the other piece. If I undye you... I don't know. It's like borderline something. I think I have to redarken my necklace. Let me look at that real quick. What did I take this off of? Is this literally my flying outfit? If I click this, is it gonna undye my flying outfit and make my arms weird? I never know if that's gonna happen or not if I unclick this. Where is my necklace again? Dye this. I think this center one should be dark again. Like that. And then if we go into this and dye this. I'm looking for the beads up here. What am I dyeing right now? No idea. What am I dyeing right now? That is beads. Can I make them red? It's not really noticeable. Something like that, maybe? Just throw a bunch of red and purpley reds everywhere, and it does something? Sure. I think I need another piece of this down here to be dark to make this work. Let's look at this again and check this bottom layer. And I can't make it actually dark enough. I can do something like that. So we're going with this, like, wine red as, like, our motif color, I suppose. Let me go back to my arms now. How many times can we jump between them? And see about dyeing the arms more of that shade. Do that. And that's like the top part, to dye it lighter? I'd rather have the upper part be the dark one, and the bottom part be lighter. I think I somehow inverted that again. What do you change? Both of these do, like, the same thing. It's so confusing to me. That is the upper. And then I go up here. I don't know. It's like a weird underlayer, overlayer situation. Where this is the dust. That's what it is. I understand now. So what would I want here? Maybe to match that. And do I have like a very light pink down here? For that? Even whiter. I want like super white, I think. Something like out of that range. Kinda same for this. I'm just whitening everything here. And then you as well. That actually whitens the whole thing. Let's take a look at this. So we have some crazy stuff going on here. I need some white legs. And we'll see how that works. It's not gonna be what I'm looking for, I think. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. Honestly, what I'm looking for is the ones that are on the banner right now. They would, I think, work really, really well with this design. This might work if I can get the color. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to with these. How well did the top of these dye? That still leaves a very, very heavy fade. It's literally just this is the only option. Nope. I need very, very light at the bottom. Because it has to be like as light as that up there. This is a hard one. I'm in Diable again. Classic blunder. I have a lot of gradient stuff. I don't think I'm gonna have a gradient of like this wine red or wine pink, whatever it is, into like a white, like a pure white or a very, very light pink, because that's kind of what I'm banking on right now. And I think it just doesn't exist. I could do something weird with like this, where I try to dye this down here white or something. I don't know how that's gonna work out. This is interesting because it's opposite to my arm. So I can balance my arms that way. I've used this legging a lot. These are also interesting. This is tied to tears, right? Yes. Let's look at Tide of Tear dyes. I have this dyed pink for some reason, for some outfit I used. We'll use this one because I haven't dyed it yet. Let's just do some messing around and see what happens. I can make that pretty dark. What do we have going on? Interesting colors there. Oh. Clicking every wrong button. Let's deselect. Oh, sorry. Do that. Let's see if I can do this and then get all of this stuff here very light. The top up here is probably okay. Do I have a pink I could throw there? I don't think I do, right? Hang on, I have to zoom in here. Maybe like that? It's like a blue. That might be closer to what I'm thinking. They don't have a real pink any. Oh, I do have pink. Never mind. Something like that. Where are you? Are you on this? You are the gemstone. You're very hard to see. And you hate being dyed as well. Maybe that? Kind of looking at this. Be a little less. This. If I just took my shirt off here, this would be so much easier to see. I think I might have to, actually. I know it's going to be the thing I'm comparing colors to, but temporarily, I need to take this off. So I can actually see my legs, please. Thank you. Back to the dye menu. So what am I actually doing here? Now you're the upper thing here. Can't use those. That looks green. I just undid everything. Hang on. That was stupid. Now I have to redo it all. I clicked the wrong button. Do that. This is way easier now that I can actually see everything here. So these two are a loop together. That's this yellow thing. So if I do like this, or like this, maybe. And you. Something down here. Nope. Let's go back up to the pink. Maybe. I need this yellow gone now. Is that you? It is. How do you like pink? How do you feel about pink? Maybe that one? Okay, now we're at the bottom thing here. Now, what in the world is this going to actually look like? And then... our pinks. Ooh, that's pretty dark. And we also have to check our Kronos. And Bibcoon. It would probably be white or pink down here. That's too blue is the problem. Let's put my shirt back on. And let's look at some shoes. What do I want here? I need very pink shoes. I have a very, very dark outfit. I'm gonna need some crazy hair to go with this. I haven't decided what I'm doing with that yet. This is very yellow. There's a lot of underlying yellow that couldn't be removed, even with dye. And I don't really have yellow anywhere else on the outfit, so I could do with some pink shoes that have hints of yellow accent on them. That's kind of what I'm fishing for right now. But way, way fancier. A lot of, like, dangling pieces, fire, is what I'm looking at here. So that's kind of what I'm going into this looking for. What in the world? Where did I get these shoes? Providence Immemorial has these bone arches in the back? I did not realize that. I don't hate that. I'd have to dye it a little to, like, make some of the colors work. But I have these tassels that are bright red, so maybe there's something to it. I just dull the yellow a little bit, maybe? We're gonna keep these in mind, honestly. And... reds and yellows... fire designs. That's kind of the three things I'm looking for. Because the fire design, I can try to dye some stuff. If it's just red and yellow, that would just help me. You're not exactly... I don't really have... I do have gems, but... I don't think that's better than the one we were just looking at. What else do we have? You. Maybe? Is this timeless? It is timeless. An excuse to use timeless is always welcome. Do I have many ribbons? I kind of don't. I have a very feathery feel. But I do like the heels a little better in this than the other one that was the very, very thin heel. Maybe I could use this as an excuse to use timeless. Let me look at the dyes for this. So, I want to work on these first. I want to dull some of the yellows. We have a lot to do here, and this has 10 areas. These shoes are rough, but I need to keep yellow for this. I need, like, a blue, maybe? Like a steel is what that makes me think of. So what am I looking to change in this? Let's find all yellows first. What am I selecting right now? The red. Is that one of the yellows? Yes. So 2. That's the ribbon, which is also yellow. 3. That's a weird shade, so it's fine. Those are white. So right now, 2 and 3 are the only ones I'm looking at. That's... Inner gems, I think? What are you? More inner gems. What are you? Backward thing? So 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 8, 9. 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. That's all the yellow on the shoe. So let's just change it all at once. And it's probably going to be this. I'm looking at like this area here where it's like kind of greenish, kind of yellowy. It's a little too dark now. That might be kind of something. It does draw a lot of attention that the legs don't necessarily draw on their own. So what if I pivot and try to get them closer to this? Which I think I'll do... Do I have access to that? I have access to everything, right? Yeah, I can literally custom color if I wanted. I have everything for this. It takes 54 to get custom, though. I don't know. That's not the worst in the world. Definitely the lighter is a little nicer. This custom wheel at the bottom is really hard for me to use anyway. So having the excuse that it being expensive helps me. Maybe I just throw some pink on there. Oh, I missed some yellow down there. How about this white? Does put it a little closer to this. Maybe something like that. And we need to find this back heel. Is that probably tied to this? It's not, actually. What if I make this a poppier color? I say poppy. That's the opposite of that. That makes it harder to see, I think. This is interesting. What What if I make that the dull yellow? I think I'll make the gems a dull yellow. We'll see how that goes. And this... Hang on, where is my super dark? Up here. Maybe? I kind of like the red more. Area 1, the actual shoe itself. Maybe I just dye that. Like that. Now, these balls I did want to dye. These I probably want a light pink. Which is gonna be one of these. Maybe that one? Probably that, actually. And I'll probably stick to pink for a lot of the gems if I can get it to work. I cannot see what that's changing. It is the center gem, but it's just really hard to notice. Yeah. What in the world is that connection? That ribbon thing is you. What do I have you at? I have you as this? That's honestly fine. I need that ball. What's that ball? Like the sun at the bottom of my shoe. Surely it's connected to something. Is that it? I don't think so. This one is it. Okay. Area 5. What is the rest of Area 5? Oh, it's the balls! That's a very weird thing for that to be connected to. So what in the world can I do with this? To make this any color that's reasonable. Trying to match it with that is going to be rough. And I can't dye it pink. It's too dark of an object to accept the coloring, I think. Yeah, like none of these is it gonna accept. That might be a way to try to kill it. Maybe. I've definitely created like an abomination here. It's so bottom heavy, it's crazy. I think I have to have something on my back that's very light and dark hair maybe. I don't know. I'm in a really weird situation with this outfit. It went in a completely weird direction. I don't know if light or dark hair is the call. That would help with, like, the back stuff, but I don't know if I want to commit to that. I was thinking Born Flawless, like the white Born Flawless, but I'd prefer stuff that covers my back to the front. And that's rough. Let me take a sip of my drink here. Episode's going way longer than I expected, but with me designing an outfit, I guess that's what I should expect. That's interesting. The cut's one of those. I don't know. Maybe. That might be the idea. What is your dye? Is it 1? It's 1. That's pretty unusable for dye. It would be something down here I'd have to use. something. Maybe? Because it still gets pretty dark. That looks blue. It gets even darker at the end, though. I don't think I hate that. Make it the glossiest thing in the world. Or completely dull. The outfit itself isn't super shiny. I don't know. Maybe mildly more gloss. And trying this. Now, I'm in the situation where what can and can't be added to this outfit? It might be, honestly, at a point where not much can happen. This is going to sound crazy. The whole outfit is designed around the hat. What if I tried dulling these yellows a tiny bit? Honestly, like, even that much. Making them more of, like, a brown. Well, I guess it's like a green rather than that. I don't want to mess with that. Don't want to mess with that. It's that I want to touch. Maybe? I think I like it more that it's not as stand out there. I think I need more bright red somewhere because of these. Because I took it off my shoes. That's like the only place with it. But maybe that's interesting that it is the only place and the rest is the wine. What other... Earrings could help. I can have some very, very bright red earrings. Where's my apple earrings? I got them at like the start of the game. Let me get out and dye. There's no way those are dyeable. All the way down. Didn't I get apple earrings right when I started the game? Where are you? I got cherries. It's very funny. Maybe the apples do not exist and I'm hallucinating. Because I definitely would have seen them by now. Or I just scrolled past them. Are these dyeable? Where am I? They're not. Because you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I would dull the gold here. What was the most recent ones I got? I feel like I got some. Interesting. What are you? You're pretty crazy. Kind of like that. I have the feathery aesthetic here. Melody Bloom. What is Melody Bloom? You are crazy because you are my battle outfit. Why is my battle outfit not glowed up, by the way? Excuse me? What? Is that legal? This is like one of my favorite things in the entire game. How have I not glowed this up? I'm not going to use the purple, but I mean, I'll take it. Oh, it's like very bright blue. It's not even purple. Yeah. I mean, I glow up every 4-star and 5-star eventually, so I glow up things even if I don't need them just because I want them. I know I was missing grabbing the pool there, but that's fine. What else do I need? I think I might have to throw a necklace on. If I can get a really wide necklace that doesn't interact with this at all, and is like one layer thick. I think that would be my dream situation, but that sounds impossible. Everything I have is going to overlap in some way. And I do not want that. Definitely don't want anything that long. It would have to be, like, right there. It'd have to be almost falling off my shoulders. It would have to be so wide. That's why, like, the very circular ones and the chain and stuff, that's closer to what I need. I tried dyeing one of these, right? Yeah, it was this one I tried dyeing. It adds interesting stuff to the arm. I might be able to make it work. Let me check the dye again. Now that I have stuff covering it up more, I can get more aggressive, maybe? Select all. That's about as deep as I can get with it. That looks lighter. I might just do that. And just accept that as that part. Get me out of here. Very, very light markings on the arm leading up to it there. No things here. I have to do my makeup before I touch face decorations. I could do something crazy and like throw on my mask or something. It would be the black one. Chest accessories is interesting. I'm not against something on, like, the upper left chest here. I'm not super against it. I just don't think I'm going to have anything that's going to fit the bill. Flowers aren't really the aesthetic, but maybe something can happen there, because it is dyeable. It's in the exact position I was hoping I had a piece. Is this the same piece? Field Posse Lakeside. Field Posse. Afternoon Shine. I don't know what Afternoon Shine is, but I have apparently a lot of them. So I'll have to pick one to dye if I go for it. Ooh, wrong side. Do I like the hanging down more? So it's between this and this. I don't like the coin things. I do have a lot of, like, circular things, but not exactly like that. Let me zoom out. I don't know if I like the chest as much with this part here having the thing kind of blocking that compared to this. Let's see if this is dyeable in a meaningful way, or if the dye is pretty useless. Let me see. Select all. That. Okay, they can dye a lot. Let's take that off and then one by one it. What are we doing? I need more light pink in the outfit. I kind of want this, but it's just not dyeable to that. At least easily. I have a lot of trouble hitting that specific color. Maybe that's kind of more of what I'm looking at for this. And like... No. It's way too bright, way too fast. It's basically just... I have to use these two to make something happen here. What if the other one is the bright one? Like that, and then this one is the other there? So it's kind of like a gradient? This, I think I want to try to hit a gray. Little less. It's not exactly like this was what I'm trying to hit. That jump is huge. Maybe that's good enough? Let's see what's going on here. That bottom ribbon. Ooh, they die weirdly. Not a big fan of how they die. Maybe something like that? Connect it more? And then up here... More of the gray, if I can handle it? Maybe something like that? The flower colors are the interesting thing. They're too blue. Hitting that pink is rough. I don't think I'm going to be able to. And that's going away from it, honestly. What if I try to make the gradient still? No. They definitely have to be different colors. They can't be the same color. Let's do that, and then that, maybe? Maybe they can be the same color, and this one is... the one that's down. Maybe that's a little better. I think I want to change these, actually. Maybe to be even darker. Like that. That might be a little better. It's an interesting addition. Don't really know how I feel about it. Let's look at makeup to try to save this disaster of an outfit. No pendants. Back pieces are going to be too overwhelming and strange, I think. So I don't think they're going to help. And my hair's kind of in the way for everything other than my tail. Arm decorations, they're decorated enough. Hand things, I don't need to hold anything. Body paint, I don't need the big back things. Again, I just had them last update. I was in the wrong menu. I don't think it changes anything about what I just said. For any of these... Yes... Nothing in there still. Okay. That's a good makeup. That's not makeup. That's makeup. Okay. That's our new one we just got. It doesn't match this outfit, sadly, so I can't use it. I need dark stuff and pink stuff. And I don't know how much of each. Because it has to be a balance between the two. But I don't know where that line is, which is a problem. That might be a start. I know it's, I think, technically purple, not pink. But I'm colorblind, so I can pretend that it doesn't matter. That's very pink. I throw that on. I love these so much. I want to use them again. These are my dear ones. Maybe I can get away with it, because my face right now has nothing going on. Let's do eyes first before I mess with any of this stuff. Let me take those off, actually. And this. I was thinking that this here is a good combo in general, because the eyes of the deer, I think, work well with this. But I don't know if that's going to work for this outfit. That's not super off, because I am going for like a dichotomy here with like a dark and a light. So maybe that type of eye is going to do something. I could be Deadeye, though. It is maybe my favorite eye in the whole game. I told myself, I gotta be good, I gotta not use it, and I've been good for a little bit, so maybe I've earned a treat. Maybe I've earned the treat of Dead Eyes. I might have to. So what am I putting on with it? I wish I had a more full dark makeup. We saw a girl last episode, no, not last episode, 2 episodes ago, I think, in a snapshot that had the makeup that would work exactly as I want with these eyes. Which means it probably came from the same set as these eyes. For now, I think we'll go with this. It is green, but we have a little bit of green down here because we're using these leggings. Because this is, I think, the Tide of Tears makeup. What do I want for this, though? Maybe some harsh ones. Maybe too sharp. These are not dark enough. That's the problem with this. Do not have a good enough selection. I do need to be a little more picky on my eyebrows. Let's do something that I always forget to do, but let's just make sure there's nothing I need to craft in here that is going to save the day. I have this pin because I really want to craft this. That's pretty good. I don't think I need that for this, though. I actually found some pretty good earrings. So what do you look like? Pretty big. In a good way, in a good way. But I don't think it's gonna make the difference. That's cute. None of you... I need to just craft this stuff. It is a problem that I haven't crafted all these things. I guess I'll say it on video now. I've talked about doing this a couple times and not doing it. I've gone back and forth. I'll, right now on video, do a slow scroll through the list of all my crafting things, and I'll right now make the statement, and I'll probably say a reminder in the next couple episodes. Like, every few episodes I'll say a reminder of this. Because it is a new thing I'm doing. I'm gonna start crafting recipes that I found on video, off video, because the problem is, I've mentioned before, stuff like this is easy enough to craft that I can just click it. For the things that are actually expensive, if I go through and I make a list of all the ingredients I need, it's gonna be hard to know for sure whether I'm overlapping, and some's essence, and it's 3 different types of upgrade materials, and it's going to be a disaster. Just using the icon is easier. So, it's easier for me to just craft as I go. And it's going to make my life easier if I just decide to do that, so I think I should. Because I'm also missing out on makeup, which is a big, big deal. Makeup is huge. So, I think I have to start crafting out of the video. So, let's just scroll through the list. Everything on here is things that we've gotten on video, obviously, because I don't think I've ever... Is that the mushroom hat? It is. That's the hat I was talking about earlier. I never crafted it. That's very funny. But all this stuff is fair game. I will start crafting all of this off video slowly. Those are cute. And it'll just be things I have in my inventory from now on. And just assume that anytime I get a recipe, it's on the list of things I can craft out of recipe time. I will craft these eventually. They're just not important. Momo's new outfit. Same with these. These are very, very expensive, so they take an insane amount of time to grind all the materials for. This is not the worst thing for a potential outfit this update. Because what's Momo gonna wear this update? I might craft this for Momo and have Momo be a spooky, scary ghost. Because other than that, Momo doesn't have anything that's gonna be even remotely similar to this outfit. Does he? I guess maybe this? But he has worn this before. for a whole update. And I don't have wings. I have on my arms the wings, but that's it. And this is a very ghostly feel with my eyes now. So I think what I will do is I will try to craft this in between episodes, and he'll put it on, and he'll be a purple boy for this update. So that'll be his outfit. I didn't finish scrolling through this. So Momo's stuff's good, that's good. All the rare pieces are good. The outfits, a lot of these I already have one crafted, I just haven't crafted duplicates. Same with ability outfits, I haven't crafted duplicates of this stuff. All these I have. It's just the last couple I got I never finished crafting because I'm out of materials. And the miracle outfits, they're expensive enough. I will obviously not craft this off video. That would be ridiculous because I haven't crafted any of this stuff. It's the next big set I'm working on. But these, fine to craft off video if I haven't already. These, fine to craft off video if I haven't already. These are done. So, expect that to be a future thing that's worked on in the background. For now, let's try to make something happen with my face here. I definitely need a darker face, I think. Especially with these eyes. And I don't know how I'm really doing it. It has to be this. I think it has to be this. And I need my biggest, darkest eyebrows, I think. Those kind of cut into my hair in a weird way. This hair is very close to my eyes, actually. Maybe this? My, like, Depresso girl? Lashes? Maybe Depress. Yeah, because they also don't interfere as much with my hair. Maybe we'll go with that. Lipstick. I don't hate that, actually. I do not. Because I'm okay with the focus being brought to my eyes. I left the menu. Is there a hair accessory I should throw on, then? Where do these end up? It ends up with one over there. That's not the worst thing in the world. I don't think I need an accessory here. I think it might be a little too much. Maybe something there, but nothing I have is going to end up there. That's such a weird position for an accessory to go. That a single accessory would never go there. It would always snap to the front or side of the head. Yeah. It's all going to snap. I do have a big bow. The only thing that even goes back there is this. Which I guess technically is a thing that makes sense. I think we'll throw it on for fun. So that this angle has a little more interest to it. I don't think I want anything on the face. I've overdone it so much with this. I've talked about how much I've overdone it. Maybe that isn't super overdoing it, though. To have just the forehead piece. I will dye it, obviously. True. Take that off. What do I want? What am I looking at here? Which one is the string? What are you? You're the string. Can you be pink, please? You're the center thing, that. Okay, multi-select U4 to be this color. What if I now unselect? Where is the actual center gem again? It's that one. What if I make you blue? I cannot. I kinda can. Maybe I should just try to keep it the same pink. Do I even have that type of pink? Something like that, maybe? I think that stands out a little better. We need to see what this is like zoomed in out in the world. So obviously the dress isn't going to have problems when I'm running around. It's going to be profiles and stuff like that is what we need to look at. I think that is decent. I want the arms a little darker because they're too light. So darker arms. And let me actually zoom in for real. Be like here for conversations. Not bad. These will be darker. I don't know if I can get this any darker. I'll try. I don't want to lighten the whole thing. If I lighten just this, it might kind of just pop everything into place. Let's see about doing that. Just that section. Where are you? You are 7? No, 2. It would have to be more towards this rather than purple. How would I do that? It would be this one, wouldn't it? Like that? Might be too pink. I think that might have actually helped. It changed everything from like red to a pink, and now this stands out as being too green. Can I try to re-dye that as being very, very pink? Because now they really stand out. And I might have to re-dye the whole leggings and change my whole style on that. You'd have to be like super, super pink now. I don't even know if I have anything pink enough for you. Maybe? That's like the only thing I have that's even remotely pink here. Honestly, I think I just, like, redid the whole outfit in 2 motions. And I think it might have worked. I think that actually improved the outfit to me. I might still make this, if I can, 1 shade... Wrong button. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot I was going to open that earlier. What is this? It is a teleporter. It's just weird. Coronation stage. It's also a teleporter. And the minigames and a quest? There's 4 quests there? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see if I can make my arms very slightly darker. I don't think this is actually going to be possible, because I think I was already the darkest. Yes. Oh, but it was the dual shade. So this actually can make it darker. Hang on. Where's the actual pink? Where's the best pink I have? Probably this? Let's try that. It's still really light. It might actually be lighter. It's so hard to see in this particular shot because it looks nothing like it does outside, which is a disaster. Yeah, I just have to make you all the way dark, and that'll be close enough. That might be an improvement. If it's not the literal same. That might be the best I can do. Let's go back to checking all this. I think I am happier with the colors now than I was a minute ago. And with this being so light, I don't think I actually need to darken this. I think it's a decent fade. Maybe I'd want this a little darker. I know I'm entering and exiting this menu 1,000 times. That's so red. That's like aggressively red. Let's see how bad it looks out here. It's like orangey red now. It's so orange with the light hitting it here. What if I go inside? Do I still feel that way? Hello, everyone. My knees are like red. Did I really feel that red when I had them at the other dye? No, they're way more pink now. I think I have to just keep them at the very, very light pink. Shoes, I think, are okay as, like, the weird dye I did to them. With the, like, front thing and the back with the red. What if I dye the hat slightly more red? Where are you, hat? The actual hat area is this. I don't think this is going to be doable. Maybe. That probably is an improvement. And I think I will keep the hair how it is. So, check profiles again. A little bit of, like, gold in here, but that's undyeable. It's already dyed as dark as it can get. That piece might be a little too light. I want to change that right there to be darker. I think that's okay. These are way too bright, but that's the one that's tied to this. So we can test that ribbon again now that the whole outfit's done. And see if we could find a better option for that than we had earlier. From this side, the dress has a way more problems. This side, it's like perfect. So this is my picture side. Every picture I take is going to be from this side. Here, it's like a weird opening on the chest. Maybe that means I do throw... No, I probably don't want to throw something on my arm here. It's too much. I don't know. I think this side is just perfect. This side... I think this is causing issues, making my chest look wider than it should. What it makes it look like is... When I'm looking from this angle, it looks like this is on my right breast. And it's making it look like I have, like, one big breast here. And then over here, it looks normal. Because you can see the problem, yeah, it's probably because I can see the divider line where it's cutting. So it's actually, like, it helps my brain disconnect it. So this side is not very good. So it's going to look weird when we're talking from this angle in half of the cutscenes, and we're going to look like a goddess when we're on this side. Perfect everything. So we're going to see about switching the two problematic pieces there, which was my neck piece. Was it this? It was this. I just want to make that outer layer a little darker. This here. Maybe you could just be fully red. Kind of a fun attention grabber. And as we talk about this massive red, let's remove some red potentially here. from you. What is going on with you? I forget which one you were. You were number 5. So. Just anything that matches anything on the outfit, please. I'm just looking at the ribbon. We'll deal with what happens down here afterwards. Nothing. Why are you the worst piece in the game? I do not want that down there. I was looking at the tassels there. That's something. I don't want more orange on my knees. I'm already self-conscious about how orange they look. We might end up having to keep what we did. Just because of how weird this gets. So terrible. Maybe I do something like that just to get it out. That might be my only option. It's a really bad one. The dye is really, really bad. But it might be the best I can make of the situation. Let's do it. Which one were you? I think it was that. Yeah, I really don't like that front ribbon, but I think that's the best I can do because it helps down here too. And I'm fine with that red. I think we can call this good to go. This was a very, very chaotic thing. I also don't want any Eurekas on this, I think. I think they'd take away from what I already got. I struggled to make this work. This took like an hour and a half. So I don't want to try to add Eurekas to this. This should not have been a 3-hour episode, but I made it one. The white of this is very, very standoutish, but I think I have to keep it that bright, or my skin tone and top of head and face are going to really be a problem. I think I'd rather be drawn to the chest. I turned off my outfit. This does not want me walking through there. I'm going to stay away. I think having it draw me away will help, rather than hurt. So I think this is gonna work. Yes. If I did dye it, it would be like the slightest shade closer to my skin color. And I'm pretty sure I do not have a dye that's gonna do that. Nope. Not even close, not even close, not even close, and down to my whites. Like, technically closer, but I'd prefer to just use the base white, I think. Because that is isolating my skin more than this is, I believe. Way too much, way too much, way too much. Yep. Yeah, don't save anything. So I am keeping that as the very, very, very bright white that it is. And I'm accepting that. So, this was crazy. I want to take a picture with all the cotton candy stuff with this. Because the outfit is still pink themed, even though it's not as pink and bright as I expected, since I came into this thinking I was going to make like a happy design. Let me get off that so it stops highlighting the bee. Let me pick up the bee so it gets out of my shot. Can I make this jump? I guess I just have to use my sticky hand to get up there and then collect it. Come to me. Oh yeah, I have to get my net out. Come here. Come here. And... do not fall. There we go. Come here. Do I want the shot on this? Or do I want it down here? I don't think I can get a good position on this. Let me try with some focal length trickery here. I'm going to be at such a low angle that it's not really going to work. And is there any higher ice cream thing like that? Around the back, maybe? I'm going to accidentally start that quest. I walked right next to it. I just got so lucky. I don't like the greenery. I guess let's go up. And then we'll run to the front. Oh. Trying to trick me. So we have the light shining in on us. I wish there was less haze to it. But I do want the light. Stand like there. What about up here? I don't hate that. I'm also leaving footprints in it. I was wondering if that was just a weird shadow, but no, it's a footprint. I think I'm okay with that. Have that on the side. Let me get my grid on. It's gonna be near unnoticeable, the difference there, because there's no real structure. It's such a big wall. I need very flat ground. Where's the flattest ground? Moving a little to my right, maybe? Like... there? It's not really flat. Not at all. Like that. And turn. It's a little better, I think. My feet are a little straighter. Trying to get... I want to be more towards the right, maybe? Something like that. Then have this swirl be like a background thing. I wish I was a little higher up. Can I accomplish this somehow? Like this, maybe. And... I don't want to be as centered as I currently am. Now, what kind of pose do I want to do here as I take a sip of my drink? Kind of want a little bit of an edgy pose, but not super, super outwardly. What am I looking at here? That's a very fun dance. Definitely an edgy dance, don't worry about it. Something else here. Ooh, hang on. I'm hitting him with the Salt Bay for some reason here at the end. Maybe something like that. The sparkle here is kind of the problem. I don't know. Thinking about it. Zen move. Oh yeah, it's this one with the spin. Shining Strike. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. Oh, and it's got a heart at the end. Hang on, I want to see the exact portions of the stumble here. That's a really good frighten. That's like the best frighten in the entire game. Okay. Shining Strike, almost at the end, is an insane pose. That's perfect. I'm using that for everything ever. There is something to the cuteness of this shot here. I am a fan. How do I want to do this? Kind of want that in is the problem. Something like that, maybe? That might work a little better. And slightly off-center, but not too much off-center. Like there. And I don't have Momo in his outfit, or I would sit him right on top of this one. But I don't want to do it without my real outfit, which I'll have crafted before next episode, maybe. It depends on how many of the bugs are available. I kind of like this being dark. So I'd kind of prefer some bright lighting. Maybe some purple rights. Very mild, though. Something like that. And Vignette can tiniest little smidge up. I don't think I can do shadowing here. It's gonna make these look weird, I think. Honestly, it does like nothing. I think it helps me. Makes my outfit nicer. And it does like nothing to the background. Because my eyes are more dead, which is what I like. Highlights, I don't want to touch here. Saturation up makes this background more interesting. My contrast might have to go down, though. Because I have these, like, I'm sticking out a lot with my colors because I nuked my shadows into the ground. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe here. I think I'm running into an issue where I'm too centered on the camera again. My body. So I had this a while back, and I said I'd watch out for it. If my, like, shoulder line here is parallel to the lens of the camera, it makes the shot look really flat. So I have to be careful if I'm doing that. That might help a little. But I'm worried about turning too far away from the camera because this is not an eye pose, I think. It's not. So that is like eyeing the camera. I might have to accept it. This might end up being a pretty flat. Maybe, do I up the contrast to help? No. What can I do? I need it down a little bit, actually. Can I up the shadows a little? No, I'm just leaving them maxed. What can I do to make this shot work better? Maybe. Because I am having the issue right now where I'm too centered on the camera. I think the legs are helping to push the left side of my body out. The more I can turn, the better. But already I'm looking away from the camera after like one tick. That might be the closest I can get to it. That might help. Kicking my foot off. If I can get one more in. Like that, maybe. Do that. And then I could turn a little more. Like this. Yeah, tick back. Like that. I think that works, and I think that's a slight improvement to the shot. I'll take it. It was a... It only took me like an hour and a half to get this outfit together. A complete disaster. I will take it, though. I stand by what I say every time. I like very bright outfits, light blues, whites. But the thing I love the most is very aggressive girls. And dark colors make aggressive girls. So that is what I want here. So I do like this. Dark colors, the very dead eyes. I love it. So, next time, let me actually teleport out of here just to make sure there's no issues with me leaving before I do that off video and then have a disaster. I'll just go home. You're going to see me in the outfit in a different lighting setting as well. I assume most of the event is going to take place in this pink and purple, so I'm not too worried about it if I don't like it in the greens of my house. But we'll just look anyway. No, I still like it. Okay, but yeah, I'll be farming for Momo's cloak and hopefully have that by next episode. Because I should have a few days, and I don't know how hard this is going to be. This is the big killer. I don't even know how many of I don't know how many of these there are in the world. So I might have to like look up a guide on how to get them or something, but hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully I can just buy a bunch of snail fruit and run around Spira, and hopefully that's enough. Because I will have, like I said, multiple days to farm, because I'm not going to record for a couple days. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.